yesterday we did see the market that we had that pullback of about 0.09%, and some say it's because of the rate hike we saw, while others say it had nothing to do with the rate hikes, just profit taking. But apparently global central bankers still battling inflation at this time, even into 2023, and the promise in 2022 was that as long as inflation stays high, the central bankers are still going to keep raising rates until they get to their target point. And obviously this target seems so far, looking at how far we've come with inflation rates globally. But obviously we have Juliana. She's still right there in Tokyo, Japan, there with the Nigeria-Japan Business Forum. She's covering that. She's on ground, and she's been giving us guests from there. And today, she's actually given us Prince Clem Agba, who's actually at the event there, Minister of State for Budget and National Planning. Join us right there from Tokyo. Great to have you. Good morning from Nigeria.
Yeah, good evening from Tokyo.
Fantastic. So tell me, what's government efforts are we seeing, at this time to attract investment, from this forum? Because I know these kind of business forums, obviously we get, partnerships, announcements of investment. So what kind of effort are we seeing from the Nigerian government at this time?
Yeah, first, this forum gives us an opportunity to be able to engage with the private sector here in Japan. That's private businesses. We're also meeting with Nigerians in the diaspora. And the whole reason for this is just to let them know the various opportunities that are available in Nigeria for which they can take advantage of and invest in Nigeria, bringing in foreign direct investment. And for Nigerians who are here, we're also looking for opportunities to invest at home. The forum has provided us an opportunity to unveil to them the National Development Plan and the specific areas where there are opportunities. Knowing fully well that Nigeria, which used to be a mono-dependent economy, now diversified and seeking concentric diversification in the various sectors of the economy, that there are lots of opportunities.
And obviously the event to be ending on Friday, and definitely we'll be tracking all the investment announcements and partnerships coming out from there. But, we know Japan has a robust, service sector. What can we as Nigeria learn, from Japan's progress?
One, Japan is technologically very, very advanced, which is one of the themes for this. And then when we are looking at value addition in all that we are doing in Nigeria, then it becomes really very apt at this time to be meeting with these Japanese companies with the aim of unveiling the various opportunities. As we go along, we'll be meeting with Toyota. We've met with NEC today. We just finished a meeting with the parliamentarians. So it's going to be for them to decide and choose which areas of opportunity they would like to invest in.
And looking at, talking about areas for investment, in Nigeria, what do you think will be top of conversations, talking about investments coming from Japan into Nigeria?
Basically, mainly around value addition. Like agri, for instance, contributes about 25% of our GDP. But agri is still in this very primary stage, and all that we export are primary commodities. So we are looking at investment in this area, especially in the area of storage and value addition, that's processing. So we are talking to companies on these areas.
And looking at, trade relations, between Japan and Nigeria, where you seen is the next, frontier, for the Nigerian economy? Where do you see them, shifting attention to, talking about, investments, and what can Nigeria actually gain, from most of these investments?
First, these investments will create employment. This investment will also reduce pressure for the dollar. And also, these investments will help exchange rate, because by the time they become to blossom and begin to export products that come out from this investment, we now start to earn forex, and that will reduce the current pressure on the demand for forex. Like I said, we are still at the very primary stages of these discussions. The decisions will have to be taken by the Japanese on which of the specific areas they would like to invest. There has been some discussions around clean energy, especially offshore supply of power with wind energy. That is just one area.
And obviously, we'll be looking out for more of such investments, from this forum. Ends on Friday, and obviously, I know you're still there, and other delegates are also there, and all the conversations about bringing those investments right here to Nigeria. I want to thank you so much, Prince Clem Agba, Minister of State for Budget and National Planning, right there in Tokyo. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.